Channing Frye. Smith checked in for James. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Ibaka comes in for Kevin Durant. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Kyle Singler. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Randy Ford. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
Kyrie Irving made his first playoff appearance last season with the Cavs, and individually got a big $90 million max extension as well. He's in a really good spot in his career at this point.
Andre Robertson, he's checked in for the Thunder. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. That's good. Morrow's got his first points of the night.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. Outside Irving. Beyond the arc. And Robertson pulls it down. And now Westbrook pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And the rejection by Smith. Shumpert passes to Love. Shoots a fader. He got it! He caught
it! How about that one? A perfect finish to the half for them to tack another 3 points onto their lead.
And so we conclude the first half. Cleveland ahead as they wrap up the second quarter.
Hi, Kevin. I'm here with LeBron James. LeBron, how are you guys able to make that first half look so easy?
It's not easy at all. We're just flying around helping each other defensively, and we're able to get stops and we're able to execute offensively.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny, the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be looking back at the game's first half. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. At the end of the period, they held a 3-point lead. The second quarter was very positive for them. They clearly upped the intensity and upped their lead, finishing the half with an 11-point advantage. What'd you think, Shaq, about Cleveland?
Well, Ernie, Kenny, the offense was running really well. And their shooting percentage was outstanding, and it wasn't just luck. It's because the offense never allowed the opposing defenders to get comfortable.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Oklahoma City?
I'd really like to see them attack the rim a little bit more. Change the game up, man. Generate some more easy baskets. Part of the reason they're behind is because they've been outclassed inside. They haven't been able to drive the ball, dish the ball. They need to pound it in the paint more if they want to win this basketball game.
And that's it for halftime as the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but you know, anything can happen. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Just a quality performance, and you know, we do expect to see that from him, and he's always setting the bar high for himself, and sometimes I think we just kind of get numb to how good this guy really is.
And Greg, you know how it was as the marked man when you were playing on great teams in your past. It's hard to perform when everybody's locked in on you. To be able to play like he has when you have a reputation of being the guy, that's impressive.
Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Thompson in at the 5 down low. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Kiwi Steven Adams, one of the toughest players down on the block.
And Kevin Adams is not afraid to get under somebody's skin. He's pretty strong defensively, too.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And the Thunder making a change here. Waiters is checked in. Durant against James. Durant.
You know, on the surface, it might seem questionable to attempt a dunk like that when you're behind, but I think he's just trying to give him a spark.
Yeah, what a dunk it was.
And he's got that awe factor. Even look at us. We're all sitting here just waiting for when he goes airborne.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Channing Frye's checked in for Cleveland. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Irving. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Kanter's checked in.
And that kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
Screen by Ibaka. Waiters gets a wide-open look, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists tonight. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Well, it was a season last year of heartbreak and change for the Thunder, narrowly missing the playoffs as the Pelicans beat them out for that 8th position.
Yeah, and they were teetering back and forth on that 8th spot for most of the year. Ultimately, they just couldn't hold on to that final playoff spot.
Here's Waiters. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
And that one's good. 9 points for LeBron.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And Westbrook, here we go. Here's Kanter. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Kanter's got his first 2 points of the night.
Guys, for the Thunder, that playoff miss was the first time they didn't make the postseason since their first year in Oklahoma. Fans had really been spoiled with how successful the Thunder have been of late.
Here's Durant. Tries again. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Thunder shooting their first foul shots of the night here. For the Cavaliers, Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Love comes in for Channing Frye. And it's Shumpert in there for James. Roberson, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Smith for 3. And it's Durant with the rebound. Feeds to Roberson. Passes it to Waiters. 3-pointer. No good. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the 4th. Thunder trailing by 9. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Taking a look at the Thunder. The rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Andre Roberson out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Waiters in at the 3. On its way from Irving for 2. And right on target. Good. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
And so here is Oklahoma City. Roberson dishes to Westbrook. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Thompson comes in for Mozgov. And James subbed in for Shumpert. And so here is Oklahoma City. 8-point game. Screen by Ibaka. Here's Roberson. Covered by Smith. Roberson gets the bucket.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
Irving from long range. And that one's good. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control. And you know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle. The 3-pointers obviously have been hurting them, and he told his players, we've simply got to play them tighter on the perimeter. We can't afford to give them these wide-open looks. Kevin?
Ibaka with the screen on Smith. Here's Roberson, covered by Smith. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket for Morrow.
They're doing their best to erase the deficit here with some smart passes and some good shooting. I mean, those two things go hand in hand. If you're going to make shots, then the passes have to be on target and on time.
On its way from Irving for 2. They get it back. And Thompson kicks to LeBron.
Well, the clock has become their worst enemy.
Not a friend anymore. They've got to work quickly from here.
The Cavaliers leading by 7. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Irving from long range. Another miss by Irving.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Nails it! And now they trail by just 4.
Defensively, they can't afford to back off of him that much. You don't want to be giving up easy threes, especially at this stage of the game.
And that's an intentional foul. Durant's checked in for Anthony Morrow. This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag.
Irving with it, guarded now by Durant. Just 5 to shoot. Irving double team. No good off the front aisle. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They trail by 6. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What do you think, guys?
And they still got a little time to play with, so a 3 and a quick foul could make things interesting.
Yeah, but they need some help. They're going to need some help any way you look at it. I mean, they're hoping for some missed free throws at the other end.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Go.
Taking 2 shots.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 8. 11 seconds left in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, they can call all the timeouts they want, but really, I don't think it matters at this point.
Yeah, I'm ready to go home just like the players are. There's nothing they can do to salvage this one right now. Let's go. Get out of here. Game done.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan play. Kyrie Irving. What you like about his performance, Shaq?
Kyrie, I mean, you know, this dude is a composed, mature leader. Along with all that mental strength, he's got such an incredible feel for the game. He runs the floor, he passes beautifully, and he can shoot from lights out anywhere on the court.
He deserves a ton of credit on how many areas of the game he impacted tonight. His defense was superb. Offensively, he was ready to shoot the basketball. However you slice it, he was lighting it up at one end of the court and shutting them down on the other.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson.